Welcome back to episode 7 of the True Believer series. Today is all about reaching that professional renown. We are actually quite close to the 1050 mark. We are sitting on 903. That's not too bad, and if we really pump out a few quests today, we could probably get there and start earning some good cash, which may help us with our situation as the the wonderful cultists are getting a little bit stronger and a little bit more scarier as the time has been going on. Ignoring them for this long may have been a slight mistake, but we have benefited slightly from last episode, even though we did have a little bit of a glitch in the system. That has all been fixed and is not much of an issue anymore. Basically, all I had to do was go back to a previous version of the mod because it was built for 1.4 and the newest version apparently doesn't like 1.4. Because obviously, Davkul Rising is good for vanilla and isn't really built with Legends in mind, but it does work alongside Legends, so that is good news there. We have a few things that we don't really care about here in the inventory, but we'll deal with that a little bit later. More importantly, what we have for cargo is we have a defense mission. Defend against raiding parties for 1400. So we shall gladly do that and take care of them, as we probably just get a few more medical supplies because there's not much else to do whilst we wait. So we'll just do that. It probably won't take long. And it didn't really take long at all. The brigands are in sight, prepare for battle, and protect the town. It is nighttime, which is kind of in our favor. But we do have to try and search around and find where these brigands are. Aha! Easy find. Let's jump into a bunch of thugs. 15 enemies. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. And them chasing us early is good news. Oh, it's not nighttime. That is sad. But we'll live with it. There's most likely not many ranged enemies to deal with. I'm glad he didn't change the way I looked at that. Good kill on the dog. It's not bad to keep a single dog alive just so they chase us. Yes, good. They are chasing us. That's what you like to see. Well, since Diagram's turn's done, I can't make him rush out to there. But I can have everyone else do their own rushes. Nice, good hit. Almakai, I think your job is to deal with this top flank a little bit. And help out Diagram. Murph, should we go for the dog? No. We can sweep. And get both the dog and the thug. Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. So much damage. That Reap is really strong. It's just triple the damage of the normal attack, and it doesn't have any reductions, like some other AoE attacks that do a little bit less damage because you're attacking in an AoE. So yeah, I am really liking this wonderful scythe. And can't wait to get more of them. Though, in all honesty, we may not have anyone to use it. Not just yet. We did stop them from attacking us, but we can jump into them because Rex is really fast. So I was kind of worried that they'd start retreating to their archers, but there is no such worry about that when we get to go faster than them. But I guess from here on, this just may be a complete success. I don't see too many struggles going further from here, so we might just cue the music. There we go. Little bit worse for wear for poor Murph. Takes 2 injuries and 107 damage from all those hits. Man, big target on your head there, bud. Probably because your face is a bit scary. But other than that, quite a simple, easy fight with decent XP all around. A lot more loot than expected. Look at that. That's a lot of 65s. Bunch of shields and 51 bucks. So yeah, we'll take that and be happy with it. But that means our quest is not over yet because I thought this may happen. Depending on how much they pay you for a raiding party quest when it comes to raiding cities, depends on how much and how many parties will attack. My usual rough estimate, it's usually quite rough, is if it's under 1,000, it's about 1 party. If it's under 2,000 or closer to 2,000, it's usually about 2 parties. For every 1,000-ish, depends on how many parties it is. 1,400 is that mix in between 1 and 2, and unfortunately, it's 2. So the damage we took from that fight is going to carry over. Can I get them to be baited in a little bit more towards me, or are they just going to go straight for the... Yeah, they're going to go straight to attacking the location. Fair enough. I delayed that a little bit just so we could heal up slightly, maybe a couple of points or something. But this is going to be the slightly more real fight that we have to deal with. Luckily, we have some raised ground here, which is going to be very helpful for us. And I'm going to position us in this area as much as I can. They only have a single poacher, so hopefully that guy does not become a problem. But you never know. You never do. Diagrin, I'll keep you on the flank. Yeah. Murph doesn't have the best armor, so I'm going to try and move him around. Oh, come on. You have a single archer. Single poacher, not even an archer. Don't even think about hanging back in this fight, boys. Almakai, I think we stay here. Yeah, it's going to be a weird formation, but it might work. Murph, wait. Barlow, I want you up there. Yep, that's fine. I need to make sure our 4 polearms are safe and that we utilize this high ground. But I'm very sad and scared the fact that they may not rush us. They're slowly advancing, which is good news. There we go. Okay, I wanted to put Murph here, because leaving this one spot open is a little dangerous, but it's also very inviting for enemies to run up and get a kill zone. But since Murph's in a very bad situation, I can't put him there. So Barlow's the next best decision to sit in this a little bit slightly dangerous spot, whilst Murph can still follow up with some good hits. And hopefully our wombo combo of reach weapons support should be able to knock any enemies out of our way. I'm gonna be patient. I really want them to push. It's all up to whether this guy goes forward. Come on, man. 4 turns. Nemesis has your defense. Can I bait you in there a little bit? 31. 2 turns, 3 turns. I could bait Mactabilis, but I don't know if Mactabilis has better defense. He probably has worse. 25. What if I do this, wait, and hopefully that baits him in a little bit closer? No, he just waits? Fudge, that's annoying. That's actually really annoying. I have a better plan. And that plan is to put Diagrin up the front. And hopefully Diagrin's a big enough bait, and he's got enough defenses so he can be a successful bait. I am not going to push towards them. They have to go towards us or we lose this fight. We need this high ground as long as possible. Okay. Nemesis, you can go back to your spot. And let's just see what happens. I'll do one more turn of waiting. Worst comes to worst, I have to put Daigrin in danger and then retreat him out of it. But I'm being patient in this fight because back-to-back fights is rough, especially this early on when we're double outnumbered again.
You're sweating. Relax. Take a deep breath.
Being outnumbered is not a fun thing. And as you can see, they aren't doing jack squat about rushing us. So I think Daigrin, my man, you need to bait them in. There's no other choice.
Time's up. Let's do this.
Thank you. Oh, and he takes the 35 immediately. Of course. Of course he does. Now all Daigrin has to do is shield wall and just get the freaking hell out of there. And he'll be fine. Almakai, you can start that with a beautiful headshot. And then Daigrin can retreat to safety. Yep, 17s. That's workable. Rex, I want you... I think I want you here, so Daigrin can come back this way. Yeah, that'll work. Weird formation, but it'll work. Daigrin, I need you to... Fudge. Do I risk the hit, or do I have to do the shield wall? I'm risking the hit. Okay, that's the third 33 you've done. Holy crap, calm your freaking farm, stupid thug. 3 33s in a row. God, we had a chance to get out of there without very little damage. Daigrin's still in a great position. I'd argue that it's workable, but it's not in the best position possible. Fudge, that's annoying. Ranged on 29s, we're gonna live with that. Not gonna like it, but we'll live with it. Okay, now they should move forward and trying to attack us. That's fine. That's fine. The big question is, do I move forward here? Yeah, this bottom flank's a little scary. There's still 18 enemies, and I'm worried about being outnumbered. Fine, I'll move forward and miss. Top flank is going to be rough. He walks into the middle, which he would have done anyways. So there's nothing I could have done about that. But at least going forward one space is a deterrent for this top flank. Oh, he misses a 37? First time he's missed this fight? Thank you, Mr. Thug. Didn't expect to really enjoy that. What do I do now? Wait patiently. Get Almakai to beat his entire flank by himself. Take another stupid range shot. Poacher, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Almakai 240s aren't enough. That's unfortunate. Daigrin, I can shield wall this time and walk you back. And you can actually dodge a 28. Sheesh, that feels better. Murph, unfortunate that that was a miss. I'll go for some 75s, Barlow. That really didn't do much. Dazes are so painful. But Shine, on the other hand, isn't dazed and does a great chunk of damage. I'm worried about Mactabilis against this guy. I'd rather him 1, 2, 3, 4 try and come to the back of us so we can kill him with combined damage. I don't want to break this formation. It's slightly wasting damage, but it's probably the better choice. Double 66s. Come on, Rex. Everyone needs to punch above their weight in this fight, or we'll start losing people. Dodge 250s with Barlow. Well played. Good. Oh, fudge! Come on, boys. Come on. Uber doesn't have great armor. I'm going to move him forward a space. It's a very risky play. But hopefully this round bonus makes it better for us. It's round 5 and we haven't killed anybody. That's not good. That's really not good.
It's too risky.
Okay, he goes where I expected him to go. And Mactabilis with a double hit cleans him up. absolutely beautiful. Since his turn's done, I'm going to put more focus with Shine over here on the guy whose turn isn't done, so I can get rid of him as soon as possible. Double 75s, great job, Nemesis. Diagrin? Fudge, man. 82s. Thank you. Murph, a 65 or a 59? Neither. He's still bleeding, but I'd love to get this kill, Almakai. That's 444s. Welcome to numbers. That sucks. I'll take some 92s with Barlow and still miss them. And that stupid daze lasted too long. Okay, in comes the back flank, which is going to be a problem. Double 60s, Rex finally gets a bit of damage in there. Almakai's tanking, which is good news. Oh, I don't like that 50. I don't like this rush here either. It's not going to be fun to deal with. Uber gets a very crucial pierced hand on this thug. Weird plays by all these thugs, but for the moment, we're still living. Shine gets a beautiful kill. And then I need you to focus on this guy, but unfortunately miss him. 73, 64. If I can get this guy... Oh, please get this kill, Nemesis. Oh, he's gonna bleed out anyways, and he's got a split hand. Okay, so he's a guaranteed kill regardless. So I think we just go for the 64 and miss it. Mm-hmm. Okay, Uber takes a hit. That's not the worst thing in the world. Mactabilis gets this guy down to 7 health. Ooh, that's starting to look good. Murph, 83 would be really nice. I don't need this guy dead. I need this guy. Ooh, good headshot. That is a great headshot. If he walks up, he kills you instantly, though, so I hope that does not happen. Okay, good hit. This guy's gonna miss both of his hits, or hit a 13 and die. Thanks, man. 75s, 40s. This guy's pissing me off, so I'm gonna go for 75s. Wow!
Wow!
I'm speechless. Rolls a 95 and a 94. Almakai, you're cursed, man. Absolutely freaking cursed. I need this 84 to die, and it doesn't kill him. Thank you, Barlow. They're swarming Uber, which is a problem. The guy that should be dying is not. Good, we get a kill with Rex. That's what I was hoping for. Uber's dodging out like his life depends on it, which is true. His life does depend on him dodging some hits here. So well done, my man. I'm scared. He gets the hit and cuts the artery of Murph. You're freaking kidding me. You're absolutely kidding me. Barely does any damage to Murph with his swing. Where is it? Round swing. Does 16 damage and cuts his artery. 16 damage! Shine. I don't have enough action points to bandage Murph. I had to go for the kill. Hopefully Murph has his own bandages. Please tell me he has his own bandages. He does. Okay, we have a chance of saving him. This is going to be crucial. 57, 58, 73, I'll go for the higher hit. Nemesis double 60s is not the case. 30, 24, 43, 49. I'll go for the 49 and miss it. Murph fixes his own bandage. Oh, it's so good to see that he doesn't die out of bleeding. But he doesn't get to hit this turn, which is going to be rather painful. Oh, and that means this Brigand could kill him in one hit. So I need to shield bash the Brigand to save Murph. And then I need to go for the 82s. And not give an injury to this guy. But Barlow can get the kill. Okay, that's very helpful. That's one less person attacking Uber, and the stupid staff guy is ruining Barlow's life. Almakai gets a hit on the thug, but unfortunately, is now too exhausted to do anything else. That sucks. Oh, that guy's fleeing, and he dodges a freaking 71. Thanks, man. Double 69s, and this guy's fleeing. Oh, Rex, bringing it home. Uber dodges, and then gets hit in the freaking face, and literally dies. Freaking hell. Oh. That sucks. Freaking peasant flails, man. Had to roll high on its damage. Had to really max that out, didn't you? Let's go for a 53. And get a beautiful headshot with Murph, who's still swinging. Barely. I do need to stop this thug from walking forward and just killing Murph. That is going to be important. Digrin, I think this thug is not really a problem anymore. So run up top and stop this thug from being annoying. It's a weird play, but it should work. Shine, if you can get this headshot. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Mactabilis, all you need to do is just beat this guy in a duel. You should be able to. You are quite capable, my man. Barlow's getting beaten up by 35s. Oh, you poor thing. But you can get some beautiful headshots even if you're doing reduced damage, my man. Well played. And I think that's over. Unfortunately, it's over for Uber. But I think it's over for the rest of these thugs as well. And that's pretty much it. Sad ending to a kind of sad fight. But we do get a lot of XP for everyone else. Uber, it was nice having you, and really sucks that you got beaten up by a thug, of all things. We do get to keep the battle standard, which is nice. We have the throwing net that from his Uber. We also have the $100 from the quest fight, and a little bit of loot. A little bit of something. And that's practically inventory stuff we need to be sorted. Try to get as maximum number of tools out of that as possible. But yeah, losing the last 3 items in our stash is going to be an issue, and I totally forgot that was going to be an issue. Yes. So let's do it like that. People dying is more of an issue than you really want them to be. But, you know, you can't always help it. Shine, congratulations on your level up with mind over body. We are very happy to give you, yeah, I guess 70 health. Don't want to go too much more than that, though. We should probably give you... Yeah, Head Smash is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful perk to have. So much more damage. And against people who have Steel Brow, which reduces the damage, you're able to do more. Just more bashing of the faces. But, as expected, that was just 2 battles maximum. And we get paid rather decently for it. That means we're still on the hunt for some more cultists. The party is only at 8. Which, I mean, is good for our situation. But we're hoping for a few more, especially since a cultist sacrifice might be coming up today as well. So we'll have to think and worry about that when the time comes. But for now, we do have a bunch of inventory cleanup to do, so I'll get on to that, and we'll do a little bit of camping. Well, that should be most of the things that we need sorted out. We do have a little bit of injuries to sort on the side, so we will fix both of Murph's poor injuries as we get the rest of everybody else to salvage, which is gonna take some time. But it's worth it, it's worth it. Fighting thugs is pretty valuable for getting your team a lot of tools. It's not valuable when you lose people, but, you know, it's still very helpful to clean up your inventory, salvage a bunch of garbage, and, yeah. Good for inventory management. Our food's still doing quite well, surprisingly, even though we're eating 3 per day per person. But it gets to show you that the cultists, they don't have to worry about food as much, seemingly. Inventory's looking quite nice. I have a lot of things repaired that we could sell and make money off of. So we should probably go and do that where possible. Cargo does have a brand new quest. We're going to set a location. You know what? Before we go make some money, let's make some money. Why not? This should be probably not too hard. It's only $1,000. It's a bunch of thug, poachers, and rabble. Oh, okay then. Yeah. Should definitely be able to clean this one up. We are going to be outnumbered probably 2 to 1. Yeah, 2 to 1. But should be quite the cleanup fest here. So I might just speed it up if this fight is a bit too easy, as it's looking to be. When it comes to rabble, this stage of the game, definitely a bit of pushovers. There we go. Too many 80s missed. Way too many 80s missed. But regardless, a very simple and easy fight. Shine took some bad arrow shots and took a pierced cheek. But regardless of that, easy XP, easy money going our way. And some cloth rolls, 135 bucks outright. And a bunch of salvageables. Can't really complain too much, though. Okay, let's get ourselves back to cargo, and then let's get to a big place. Probably Funfest will sell us what we need. Try and make the most money out of it, what's in our inventory. And probably, maybe give us, I don't know, maybe some loot. Maybe some hirees. Would love to find some extra additions for the party. Now, one thing I do have to keep on my mind without forgetting, because, you know, that would be pretty bad if I did forget, is I need to remember to stay near taverns. And Funfest, unfortunately, does not have one of those said taverns. So I cannot spend too much time there. We do know that hang around Weissenstadt is very, very good for taverns and quests. We know that hanging around near ports is good because we can teleport to taverns, and Deichstadt is pretty good there. And Ursheim has taken good care of us before as well. So we'll take a quick journey to Funfest. Hopefully nothing bad happens along the way. See what they have in stock for us. See if we can earn some coin by selling. And then quickly rush off to a tavern somewhere nearby. So I can keep us all safe, hopefully. That is the goal. Unfortunately, they don't have any good hirees that we want at this time. Fortunately, though, I think they're going to sell us some pretty good prices. 19's good. It's not super amazing, but it's good enough to make some profit. So we'll sell most of what we don't need, which includes the ring. Some extra shields because we have too many. I know, drowning in success when it comes to shields. And I also, if you didn't notice, repaired all of these gambesons, because technically you get a half-decent price for selling gambesons that you don't use. So, I mean, if you've got an excess amount, why not just make some coin from it? Other than that, everything else can be probably salvaged. Cloth rolls for 176 out of 140. That is a good profit. And look at that! Just out of nowhere, we're at 5k. So, yeah. Quite well off we are at this time. And that leads me to believe that we could possibly get something good out of this. See, I'm so glad I spent 1400 on that cleaver last time. 2100's a bit too much. 657 for a tower. That's very tempting. Very tempting indeed. We're only using medium tanks at this time. He's got great fatigue. He has infinite shield walls as this time. But when it comes to tower shields, he would not have infinite shield walls. But then he wouldn't have to spend the action points and the fatigue to do the shield wall. And I'm kind of wanting to do damage. Okay, I've convinced myself I'm going to get a tower shield. Because they're just too freaking good. They're way too good. So 53 goes up to 72. Just outright. And he never has to shield wall again. It's a 26 fortify, 22 safeguard. I mean, he could fortify if he ever desperately needed to. It's not going to be very often that he does. He gives plus 37 melee defense. If you can ever get infinite fortifies without having to run out of fatigue, that is the dream. But it's almost impossible to do. But regardless of that, sitting on 72 for free is nice. Definitely nice. So we have our ultimate tank at this point in time. But more importantly, we need to try and find a good weapon. So what I have in mind... Ooh, there's a few sales here. I'm getting sidetracked, but sidetracked for a good reason. Helmets. Helmets, my boys. We could use some slight helmet upgrades, especially for the back line. We have a few good frontliner helmets. Nothing super amazing. Let's have a look. 70, 95. Ooh, a 95? Tempting. Tempting indeed. I think we take one of these kettle helms. And then we grab the tier 1, because tier 1s are good. And then hopefully that works. So, Diagrin can get upgraded, because he desperately needs an upgraded helmet. And then, in terms of his body armor, he has the best that can be done for the time being. Tier 1, can't do anything with that. Nemesis can get better armor. That's what we like to see, from 100 to 150. Now you're thinking with better armor. And I don't think I can do much more for Diagrin's helmet unless I spent 300 bucks. Yeah, if I went heavier, see, that would be a problem. His lithe is at 73. The lowest you can get down is to 70, which is really good. If I went any heavier, it would be a problem. And his balance is already at plus 12, which is pretty decent. Like, going to plus 15 is hard. It's very hard to be super balanced. So I don't want to go too much heavier with him. 170, 130 is already quite decent. So we're happy with his build. Definitely happy. But the reason why I also came to a big city is I want to find some good weapons. Unfortunately, they don't have the ones I want. This one, though, looks really cool. One-handed axe. Not really fancy in terms of its upgrades, but still looks cool. I was looking for a fancy pole flail, because we're looking very hard for those. And they only have the peasant flail, which is sad to see. Three-headed flail would be nice as well for Diagrin. That would be his ideal weapon. Three-headed flails are expensive, though, so good luck on finding one of those. Scrap tent's expensive. And there's nothing else I desperately need from here at this point in time. Okay, so it wasn't a complete flop going here. We got a great tower shield and a couple of items. From here, though, I'd still like to go shopping. I have excess money. Never been to Futherberg or Firthburg? Yeah. There's a tavern at Morstberg. Okay, I believe, it took me a second to think about it, but I believe the best course of action for us is to go to Weissenstadt, check out a couple quests and stuff, stay near a tavern, go to Oberwalheim because they have a weaponsmith, and then make our way to Furthberg to hopefully believe that they have a tavern. I don't know if they do. This could be very risky. But if they have a tavern, it's good for us, and then we can go to Morstberg because they have a tavern, and make this weird big loop-de-loop. It hopefully will work out for the best. If not, we may struggle. There's thieves from a quest we took before. Nice to see you guys again. Wandering the world alive. There's serpents I don't want. Please just leave us alone. That would be a guaranteed death for someone in the party. And I'm not looking to lose more people. Also, the other good thing about big cities is they usually have good recruits. And on the rarest occasion we'll have nice cultists. But sadly, nothing here. Marketplace coming up with some... Nah, we don't need food though. We're doing way too well for food. Which I shouldn't complain about. Because that's wonderful. Follow the tracks for 410. That's an easy pickup. Or delivery. Is it to somewhere we want to go? No. Then no. We'll come back later. Let's go to Oberwalheim. Let's see what they get. As these serpents try and chase us. The company's out, which means there was something evil here not too long ago. Lucky it looks pretty safe. We get here before nightfall. Good. Good to see. Oh, three-headed flail! It's so expensive, though. But it's actually at a good price. 26 for 2 instead of 22. Is there anything cheap in the marketplace that I could get instead? Because you never know. Like, Mutton Baileys, I think, are fairly useless. They don't have good stuff, and they don't have, like, small town stuff that... They're just a mix of nothing useful. But on the rarest occasion... Oh, they're selling tools for really cheap. That's very tempting. And I think I'm going to be tempted. I'll buy an extra piece of food. And this three-headed flail is way too tempting. And I'm going to have to buy it. There goes all of our money. But at least Digren's at least a complete beefy tank. That is unstoppable. So, yeah, this is Digren for the rest of the game. I don't think there's much more we can improve on him. But he is as scary as hell. Unkillable. And I hope that doesn't age badly. I'm sure he's quite unkillable. And for the time being, he's going to get even stronger. Flail Spinner. He's going to get... possibly recover? Definitely need to get him some more fatigue, as he is getting a bit heavy. 11 attack is going to be getting him outstammed pretty quickly. So I'm going to have to find ways of assisting him in that situation. But yeah, in any regards, looking really scary there, my man, as a tank of all things. So, glad to have you. So, for the moment, our trip has been successful, but we haven't made it to a tavern yet. And that's going to be the little, you know, hammer on the nail to see if we get what we want. There's no tavern here, unfortunate. There is a cultist. And he's actually half decent. Okay, I'm going to take him. There is no more cultists, but a single cultist is what we're able to find here at Firthburg. Is this cultist worth it? And I'm assuming the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Whew, rolls an 8 defense out the park. Gets a 57 on his base melee skill. Even if he rolls slightly low, this guy's going to be pretty decent. I could make a spear build out of him. I could make a flail build or a cleaver build. Recover gives you all sorts of options. Frontliner for sure. We were looking for slightly more frontliners in the party. Yeah, I'm more than happy to have this guy on our team. And everyone, please welcome the Eagle Eye Cultist. That is Badwolf. welcome to the team. And I'm trying to think. We don't get much dodge and overwhelm, so a spear build may not be the right call, even though that gives us more accuracy. Flails, we already have 2 flails in the back. Flail on the front. Cleavers, we already have 2 cleavers. But, I mean, why not go for more cleavers? If it works, it works. We get clarity, we get a bunch of other things to reduce fatigue, and we have recover on top of all of that. I think we just go another cleaver build. We don't have any cleavers in stock. I did dismantle all of the crappy ones, and we didn't have any good ones left over. For the time being, though, as a level 1 bro, probably give you the banner to sit in the back. And let's hope you survive. That goes there. And we have spare helmet armor for you. Nice. Nice indeed. So, welcome to the crew, man. Let me see if I can organize the bros a little bit just so you're in a safer spot. And we have got some good potential for you. Definitely some good potential, which I will give you a bandage and a net, just in case. Just in case we need it. Weaponsmith, please don't make me sad. Okay, they didn't have it anyways, so I made the right choice in the last city. They don't have the reach flail, which I desperately want. And the 3-headed flail was the better choice. In terms of what else they're selling on sale, another military cleaver. Nope, I'm happy with everything. Definitely happy. The armory, can we be sad about what's cool in here? Nothing cool. Good, good. So we got everything good that we needed. We're going to head up to Morstburg for the tavern. And then we've got to find some work, because money does not grow on trees, apparently. 69 bucks per day. Nice. That's an undead location, which I am not interested in. Zombies and Nox. Not a great combo. But Morstburg will take care of us. Nice. Any hirees? No, doesn't look like it. We haven't had an event recently, which is unfortunate. They're selling mushrooms. Cool stuff and all. Might have to pass on that. We've got more monetary issues. Weaponsmith... No. I mean, they have the 3-headed flail for more expensive. But... interesting. Okay, so Eichenberg has given us some good quests in the past, so let's go visit them again. Feels weird being back in this country, because I remember this country being super scary. And I know there's cultists somewhere lurking around the corner. Somewhere just waiting to kill us. And as I say it, fudge. Why did I expect anything less? Of course they're going to ask us to kill cultists for 1100. And could we even do that? I'm worried because if we can't finish this quest, and we give up on the quest, it's going to hurt our renown that we've been working so hard to get to. You know what? I'll leave it for next episode. I really want to do that quest, but I'm not insanely confident.
Another one.
There's another cultist one? Okay, so this one's cheaper. I'd rather do the cheaper cultist quest today, and the more expensive one tomorrow. Yeah, okay, so we'll take on a cultist quest. Check for more cultists, which they do not have any. Food-wise, we're fine, and tools-wise, we are more than fine. Okay, so we do get a cultist fight. That's where they've been sitting. It's a brand new place. 5 out of 15 sacrifices, which means it is a low-level cultist zone. I think we can take on low-level cultists now that we have the ultimate tank. Crazy wonderful bleeds, scary axe to the face, Nemesis doing quite well with his bleeds as well. Almost as good as Almakai, but Almakai's a little bit better. Rex, we're still working on you, my man. Our 2 wonderful pole flails are doing quite well, and then we've got another cleaver coming in clutch soon. So, yeah, Cultist Den. Let's see if we can get this done. No! No! No, why did this happen to happen now? This is such a bad timing! We just left town! You've gotta be freaking kidding me. Well, so someone's dying tonight.
Somebody's going to die tonight.
And, it's gonna have to be the coin flip. I want Bad Wolf to die because he just joined us and Murph is so much better in terms of his abilities. But sadly, we have to leave things to a coin flip nowadays because we don't have sacrifices no more. No more sacrifice monks. We're beyond that stage. We're playing risky as hell. I urge you guys to play with monks. Don't play like this. But we're having fun. We're making it difficult. And the day is finally here where we're going to let someone die. So, let's get that coin flip. And it's heads. Okay, so that's really good. Heads was going to be top, and tails is going to be the bottom choice. Bad Wolf, we known you for literally 5 seconds. And you've got the honor of meeting Davkul. So, congratulations, my man. For your very short-lived life in the party. And the rest of the party gets something out of it as well. So, Digrin is now a disciple of Davkul. Congratulations. Murph gets a candle and is now a zealot. Rex gets angry, and Mactabilis gets angry. Of course. Fudge. And we only get... Oh no, Almakai learns a candle. Okay, so we get 3 candles out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get 50% candles. I was hoping for better. I was hoping for better. Shivers. No, it can't be like this. We're gonna lose 2 good bros. Level 5. Level 6. How badly? 13% is not bad. But can we save them in time? Is it even possible? There's not a tavern close by except for Morrisburg. Let's do the emergency, put everybody on a happiness training. That's the only way to try and save people. And then, nope, it didn't work. Fudge. Wait a couple hours.
Time to abandon ship.
And then we lose Mactabilis. Of course. Of course! Come on, come on. Three more seconds. No, it doesn't fix anybody. Why doesn't it fix anybody? He's on 14%. That's it? Come on, a little bit longer, a little bit longer. Okay, we saved Rex. That was close. So, we lose 2 brothers today. We lose a brand new bro, and unfortunately a very good duelist that we've had for a while. Oh, I think we started today at 9 bros. We're down to 7. Yep, we need to rebuild a little bit. That sucks. But we haven't lost everybody. We saved 1 person, Mr. Rex. And we have another 15 days of grace. Let's hope we can utilize that as much as possible. We have this cultist den. We're probably running out of time, but we can probably take these guys. There's a single sacrifice we have to worry about. And hopefully we can save him, because that would make a nice difference. 7 versus 7, middle of the night. Everyone's confident except for Rex. That's understandable. Let's hope we can make the most out of that. They're going to rush us immediately, of course, as expected. Mr. Screamy Boy is expected to do what he's doing. What do we do? 1, 2, I can move Digrin down to try and be surrounded a bit more. So I can put Almakai with an 86. Beautiful bleed. Nemesis, wait. Digrin can sit here. Nice. That puts him in a little bit more danger. Murph with a 79. That's a good kill! Let's go!
Nice.
And in order to keep Murph safe, I can probably put him back the space that he was. Nice, 77. There's the sacrifice I have to worry about. He is mind-controlled. Hopefully we can save him from his problems. Shine, I don't have to move you back because this guy's dead, so this guy can't run through. Okay, so we've got a good start to this fight. Rex, I'm a little worried. This guy could hurt. So what do I do? 1, 2, 3, 4. He could run around. So if I go here, spear wall, that slows things down. And hopefully is successful. Runs back, doesn't kill the sacrifice. Good news. We take a 26, and they're trying to be a bit more defensive with their gameplay. Understandable. And I think we have this one in the bag for the time being. Oh, that looks weird. The coffin sacrifice table thing is above Almakai, so it looks like he's inside the table. That is a funny interaction there. Okay, so Barlow, we're going to be moving up. Ooh, do I want to go here? Yeah, I want to go here. And then I put Diagrin here to be a bit more dangerous, and he can do some good damage. Nice! Cascade, and you smacked him in the head for some good damage. Murph? Another kill under your belt. That's what we like to see. Nemesis, this is dangerous, but I think it's the right play. Another scream, and it affects us negatively. Okay, so, as expected, we are using the correct version of the Davkul Rising. And with the cultists screaming with their preacher, it affects us negatively on Rex. And I think it affected Nemesis to steady. Yeah, it did. So his dark tongue language chants, which is technically a scream that horrifies people and makes your own allies confident, is now working properly against our own cultists. So the way he speaks, we don't like it anymore. Which is sad and unfortunate, but we kind of expected it that way when we first started the game. Also, Rex, you can dodge Mr. Punchy Boy and deal with this preacher. There goes our shield. Nemesis, please don't die. Freaking heck. We need to go here and assist with this guy. Almakai, good hit. Damn it. And Nemesis needed a double hit there. You really did. There's the scream, and Rex goes from... Oh, no. Diagrin, great play. Absolutely great play. Murph, this guy needs to die.
What?
Fudge. That's bad. Come on, boys. Come on. Stop missing 83s. It can't be that hard. He's on 5 health. Come on, we need to outspeed. We do outspeed. Thank you, Diagrin, for pulling through. Okay, Rex dodges a very important hit. We can actually win this, boys. We can actually win this. And we get hit by a 5%. You stupid sacrifice. We're here trying to save you, buddy. What are you doing? We're trying to keep you alive. We're saving you from the crazy preachers. Come on, Diagrin. Yes, good hit. The scream's not working anymore. That's what we like to see, boys. It's not scaring anybody. And this might be the first time we ever legitimately kill a preacher. That's what we want to see. Yes! Yes! And I didn't accidentally sweep that attack. I think I hit number 1 properly. Which means we killed a preacher. And we get his mask! Let's go! Minus 10 fatigue is insanely expensive. But it's 120 armor, and you reduce the resolve of any opponent engaged in melee by 5. So it really helps with the morale game. It is a beautiful, very scary looking hood, but a beautiful reward. We get some silverware, which is a lot of money, 10 tools, which is also a lot of money, 41 bucks, a bit of food, and 2 armors, including one that's a 140. That's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. So we can clear out low-level cultists. We can save the sacrifice who's grateful and gives us 53 bucks for keeping him alive. So if we killed the sacrifice, we wouldn't get the 53 bucks, which, I mean, isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's still nice to get a little bit of money out of it. But, yeah. Oh boy. That was quite the turn of events. I'm glad to see we successfully started clearing the lands of cultists. I'm just a little worried when we have to deal with the bigger version. That's my only concern. I've got a bit of inventory management ahead of me. We want to see if we can find another cultist. No, they didn't refresh. We'll quickly run back to Eichenberg to see if they still have the quest. They probably do. They don't have any roaming cultists, which is good news. Yep, they still have the quest available. But it got refreshed. Interesting. Which means maybe the town refreshed? Not really. Unfortunate. Good prices for copper. We'll take those. Make money where you can. And we may just have to organize ourselves for next episode to see if we can beat a slightly stronger group of cultists. If they scream that well and scare us that easily, I'm a little worried for the fights ahead. Also, when it comes to cultists, I really need to get extra shields in the back pocket. That's more important than daggers. Because they seem to break our shields very easily and bring a lot. I mean, they bring a lot of axes to these fights. Diagrin should be fine because he's got Shield Expert and 96 durability. If they break that shield, I will cry. But for the most part, we may have a chance. Regardless, I think that's the end of our time. Can't wait to play around with this new hood on our bros, and hopefully get us up to speed with a little bit better armor for the next fight. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and we'll have to catch you the next one. See yous.